Looks like YouTube removed Norme's videos from the platform. Apparently they're not behind the staying up late for multiple days on end and multiple nights. But Norme was doing it. He was out to, I want to say, 250 hours, I want to say he got up to. I saw him at like 240 around there. And then I woke up the next morning from my lovely rest and he was still getting at it. You know, still going. This guy was struggling though. He rotated through various friends that really tried to keep him awake by either throwing water on him, shaking him, talking to him, or having him play a car, video games type situation on PlayStation. Man, that was tough watching because you could tell homie was struggling between the micro sleeps, between standing up, and he even got in the shower and did what he said was his type of shower that he takes. Apparently he wears boxers in the shower, and he puts the shower head on the floor so the water can come up and just lightly rubs his face with water. Yes, I was there. I was there and watched it. So apparently YouTube has taken his videos down, and I guess he was 12 hours away from beating the Guinness World Record, but I'm pretty sure there's another guy that stayed up 19 hours in 1964, which will probably be impossible to beat. Because if you're saying without sleep, I don't think that's possible. Because even Norme, he was doing those micro sleeps where it's like, his friend's shaking him and stuff, and eventually he wakes up. But when you're taking these micro sleeps, certain parts of your brain are falling asleep, right? It's like a self-protection mode. So, homie was on standby. And if you want to consider that sleep, maybe it is. But yeah, he went a very long time. Very long time. At least 240 hours with no 8 hours of sleep. And that is dangerous. All kinds of health conditions can be lasting and chronic from just 11, 12 days of getting no sleep, like insomnia. It's ironic, right? You stay up for this long and then you have trouble falling asleep because you've trained your mind and your body to not sleep. It's almost like it takes, I think between 21 days or 30 days for a habit to form. So if he's going for 11, 12 days, that's almost half of the 21 days where he's, making these neural pathways in his mind to just stay awake and not sleep, This guy's attitude seems like he can sleep when he's dead, right? But seeing that someone actually stayed awake for 19 days back in 1964, good luck with that, right? Good luck. I'm saying, no, don't try it, because this is highly dangerous. If you saw in the live chat as he was attempting to stay awake, there was all kinds of people saying, going to die early, going to die, this is not safe, call a medic, get him to sleep, go to sleep. And eventually I also commented, go to sleep, sleepy time, this type of thing, just to encourage him to sleep. So, seeing as YouTube is totally against this dangerous, thing that he was doing with staying up, will he move it to Kick? Is he able to do this now with Kick continuing from what he did on YouTube? Because I don't know if he was streaming on Kick earlier. I know it seemed to be a mainly YouTube thing right here where he's staying up. I don't know if he's going to restart it or just continue from it. I have not gotten the details. I don't know if he's living, if he's in the land of the living right now, or taking a large, long nap in his bed. Hopefully he's resting from all this damaged, bombed out, depleted destruction that he's putting on his body. But that's to be seen. I know as time goes on, as YouTube continues the way it's going, people are thinking they have to do bigger and better and crazier things just to get a few eyes on them, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate we can't go to those days where you could just take a picture of your kitties, do a video of your puppies, and go viral that way. To make that AdSense, people are finding various different, dangerous, creative, controversial ways to get more and more eyes on them, Inflation, right? In all kinds of ways. Stay safe out there. Get your 8 hours of sleep and stay prepared. Keep the faith, guys.
It's going to be a sleep stream. World's longest longest sleep stream. We just did as long as you stay awake. As soon as this one ends, as soon as we're gonna cut the cake, we're gonna have celebrations, it's straight to the sleep stream over on Twitch. I will drop all of the links, and it's gonna be text-to-speech donos. So all your donations, you can play whatever videos you like to try and wake me up from the sleep. And I don't think you'll be able to. I know.
Man, what has happened here? So Norme, the streamer from YouTube, apparently got banned on there because YouTube wasn't about condoning any sort of no sleep challenges, I should say. Probably a sleep challenge would be something that he'd go after, but no sleep challenges, YouTube was not about. So apparently he got banned from YouTube. And a lot of people were on YouTube, or at least one person I saw in particular was doxing Mr. Norme, putting his address in there and everything. And they're telling people to call the authorities and get help for this guy so he could go to sleep and get away from these people that were, not helping him fall asleep, like his friends. He had a bunch of friends on rotation that were keeping him awake for this challenge, because he's trying to beat the challenge. I think he's nearly close to 270 hours at this point. I started watching around 240 hours. You can tell he's been up for a very long time. I believe that's close to 11 days now that he hasn't gotten his 8 hours of sleep, which is wild. You should never do. It's not healthy. You can have long-lasting, effects to your sleep, to your body, to your health, things like that. That's why a lot of people are in the comments saying, like, don't do it. Stop doing this. This is not smart. This is, you should get some sleep and stuff like that. Of course, I put my 2 cents in the comments, like, go to sleep, sleepy time, things like that. But this guy is determined for his goals. He wants to beat whatever, I guess, Guinness World Record. I don't think they do this anymore, the record, because it's highly dangerous. But I think this guy is trying to beat the one that's on the book. I don't know if they'll recognize it because they're not trying to encourage... I don't think they're trying to encourage anyone to stay up and affect their health, I just remember from, last night, I was watching the guy going through it, just struggling, bobbing his head, weaving his head. He had a shower on stream. He, drank Coca-Cola on stream. And he was just struggling, bobbing his head. He was, making sounds that only hurt people that haven't had sleep in a long time would make. And apparently someone leaked his address out there. So apparently police came to his address, the one that was, I guess, posted in the comments, and was checking on him and things like that. Because people were really complaining. They're like, this guy is going to die. He looked like he was definitely close to not being here anymore. But that's sleep deprivation for you, Anytime you're not sleeping, you're just getting close. I guess he's saying he can sleep when he's dead. He didn't say that, specifically, but his body language and just the way he's going about it, it seems like he's like, you know what? When it's time to go, it's time to go. But for now, stay woke, So apparently he's close to 270 hours of not having sleep. And I guess after he does this no sleep challenge, he's going to celebrate. I guess there's going to be a cake, and then directly after, he's going to have, I guess, a sleep stream. So instead of doing a no sleep stream, he's going to do a sleep stream where people can watch him sleep, and also he's going to have the text-to-speech on so people can send him donations, and then they will have their, I guess, text, their comments read aloud. And they can also add videos or video GIFs or whatever so that they can try to wake him up. But I have a thought that he'll be out for a good 12 to 14 hours based on what I've heard about people in the past that have done challenges like this. The body must repair. It's not like he can make up for lost time on sleep, but he can definitely attempt to repair, replace, just refresh himself from all the damage that he's already done. I gotta say, this is very destructive to his health and maybe the health of others, but it is impressive, I must say. I couldn't. Past 2 days, I'm like,